Welcome back to DPDL2 Paldea Dex Draft, featuring Gert Mode and the Old English Ice Cube, taking it straight to Simp for Greedent, live from CHAMPAHOLICS Stadium. I am the Stank, as always. Coming out of the gate here, we will see Gallade as the Squawk Box does hit the field, pulling the Gallade back into the Girthworm. Bravebird gonna land, not a lot of damage. Gonna see that burn go off on the hustle, but he opts to go for the parting shot. Out comes the Giraffe Rig as the Girthworm does set the rocks on the field. Out comes the Appleton. Hope he brought the umbrella as the rain does go down on the side of the field. Future Sight locked in as the Leech Seed comes out from Gert's side of the field. Pulls back the Giraffe Rig. We do see the Ampharos hit the field. Gert going for a raw Terra Blast, no condom. Fires back with a Dragon Pulse. That's a lot of damage. Appleton able to lock in the recover though, as the Future Sight gets locked in. Another Dragon Pulse from the Ampharos. That is a lot of damage. Gert going for another recover. Rain still going down on the field. Dragon Pulse again. Gert opting to try to shake these pulses off with the recover. This time pulling back as Gallade does come back out of the field, takes the Dragon Pulse. We'll see a switch into the Marini. Gonna be taking this Leaf Blade though, that's quite a bit of damage. Rain is gone, Girthworm comes back out on the field. Marini with the Toxic, no one's home. Marini getting the Rain back as we do see another switch into the Rotom. Out comes the Squawk Box, gonna take some damage from these rocks and this burn. Pulls the Rotom back into the Girthworm. Double Edge, not going to be a ton of damage. Takes the recoil and some burn. Opts to go for the parting shot. Out comes the Great Tusk. Possibly see a Rapid Spin. Girthworm slapping on another layer of spikes. Rain still coming down. Pulls the Girthworm. Out comes the Oricorio. Gonna take that close combat convincingly. Do see a special drop from the Great Tusk. Pulls him back. Out comes the Squawk. Gonna take even more damage from these rocks as the Oricorio does fire off a Roost. A little bit of damage from the burn. Earthworm comes back. Squawk into the U-turn. Great Tusk back out on the field now. A little bit of damage from these spikes. Pulls the Girthworm back. Out comes the Oricorio. Not this time though. Great Tusk predicting with a nice Ice Spinner. Not able to take it down. Ton of damage. Pulls back into the Rotom Wash. Taking the Ice Spinner. A little bit of health from these leftovers. Ampharos comes back out. Hits the field. Ooh, takes a ton of damage from these hazards and does catch the Wisp on the face. That's going to be enough. Ampharos will go down. Out comes the Great Tusk again. Going to lock into this close combat, taking about half health from this Rotom. Defense drop, not able to hold on from this Hydro Pump. Great Tusk does go down. Giraffe Rig does come out from the locker room. Going to Volt Switch back into this Gallade. Giraffe Rig able to set up the Trick Room. Going to go hard into this Dondozo. Takes a good amount from the spikes. Not able to catch this Leaf Blade. As we do see the Dondozo does go down. This Squawk is going to be dead on arrival from these hazards. Giraffe Rig does come out now. One more turn at Trick Room. Opts to lock into the Future Sight. As this Leaf Blade does go off, Gert going to have his Sap Sip right from his own soul. Going to pull him back in favor of the Girthworm. We do see a Low Kick. Switches again into the Appleton. Low Kick. Not going to be very effective as this Future Sight does land. Going to shake off a little damage with this recover. As another Future Sight gets locked in. Low Kick on the Appleton, not a ton of damage. Terra Blast, raw. Just picks up the Giraffe Rig as we do see the last Mon Marini hits the field. Gonna get tore up by all of these hazards as Gert Mode does lock into a Leech Seed. Putting on a timer, catching the Future Sight with its face, but gonna shake the damage off with the Leech Seed. Liquidation does come down, not a ton of damage. Raw Terra Blast and this Leech Seed gonna pick up the Marini as Gert Mode gets another 6-0 win in this Paldea Dex Draft format. I've been stanking CHAMPAHOLICS. I'm gonna turn it back over to Gert Mode.